In relation to any solution, such as the PNG solution, there has to be total transparency, complete disclosure of all the agreements that have gone on, how much it's costing, what kind of review mechanisms that are going to occur. Similarly, we cannot be housing people secretly in secret refugee camps and preventing the Australian press going into these camps and understanding what's going on. That has led, as some revelations have seen over the past week and a half, has led to extreme situations of abuse. The government doing deals with private contractors like Serco, trying to keep all the information off those deals off the table. In relation to people smuggling, we've got to what's the problem there? Well, the big problem is that people are dying. The level of refugees Australia is capable of taking, that seems clear relative to what others are doing in the region. The problem is that people are dying. Over 1,000 refugees have died, and that is because the government has created a situation that is equivalent to the situation for drugs. It has created a black market. It has pushed everything into the shadows through its aggressive policies which are not clearly stated. We have to deal with asylum problems at the source by taking people directly from the source where possible, by taking them from any location between where the source of the refugee problem is and Australia for refugees that are on that path, and by, most of all, not intervening in a destructive manner, which we have done in Iraq, Afghanistan and in Iran, in such a way that causes refugees to flee and then seek shelter somewhere else. Australia is clearly responsible, especially for Iraq and Afghanistan, in the flood of those refugees. We sent our military there. We shouldn't have ever sent our military there. We did so because we do not have proper sovereign control of our military. The Australian population didn't want them used in that matter. So all these things coming together is what is going to solve our refugee problem. Not a simple fictitious solution like dumping refugees in a country like PNG, which cannot possibly absorb them, that we will have to pay for again and again and again for the next 20 years. All the problems, all the criminal problems, the race problems, the language problems, that's not a workable solution. Similarly, Tony Abbott's absurd Navy fantasy, turning our military, the most important government institution that Australia has, turning our military into a toy device for an election campaign so he can appear like some kind of Hollywood general. Tony Abbott is a failed priest, he is not a general, and he shouldn't be acting like one.